Hey, what's up? Welcome back. It's JB Webb, and I'm sitting with a couple guys from Iresolution, a local Orlando reggae crazy. Yes. You guys got a lot of stuff going on.
We do dance hall, reggae. I don't know. Sometimes you hear a little bit of jazz in there. Yeah, everything.
Some Latin grooves, some hip hop.
I got to see you at a different venue last year in DeLand.
DeLand Music Festival.
Rocked it. You guys rocked it. I love the sound. And me personally, I've got an affinity for like a lot of the fusion stuff that goes on in the world. I love that. So I'm interested to know, how'd you guys kind of hook up? How'd the band get started? Tell me a little bit about your musical origins too.
Okay, it's gonna sound crazy, but the band came together through Craigslist. Craigslist of all places. I had just moved to Orlando from Miami, and I wanted to get into live music because I've been doing a lot of music that was just like beats or whatever, or hip hop, and I wanted to do live music. So I put an ad out on Craigslist and found Alex, the drummer, and then from there we found the bass player, and then later on the trombone.
Came a little later.
So how long have you guys been playing together as a unit?
This unit that's here together is 2 years.
2 years.
But all of us have been playing in like different groups and different units together for maybe 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah, but this unit as it is now has only been 2 years.
Okay. So we now you guys have been traveling around a little bit, right?
We have.
Well, the state of Florida.
Yeah, mainly around Florida. Yeah, west coast of Florida. We've been doing a lot of stuff down south, and we're actually going to do Jacksonville pretty soon with
playing with Midnight.
Yeah, playing with Midnight. It's pretty good.
Yeah, there's a good scene up there too, and Jacksonville, Orlando, that whole Florida connection. I mean, there's great music here everywhere. So let me ask you, this is what we've been talking to a bunch of people, and we've been talking a little bit about how what they classify as reggae has become kind of this huge thing almost out of nowhere, maybe we'll say. And I'm talking to people about, because I grew up in the 90s, and it was Arrested Development, that vibe, different bands. Of course, in the 80s you got the whole Eddie Grant, Terrence Trent D'Arby and stuff like that.
I think reggae music is more accessible now, because before, in the 70s and 80s, it was mainly just Jamaican artists. Like, it had to be straight out of Jamaica. And now you have a lot more like Europeans that are doing reggae. You have a lot of American reggae bands. So it makes it a lot easier, a lot more accessible, a lot more mainstream. And you don't have to rely on artists just in Jamaica to get reggae music.
And it's very open to interpretation. I mean, there's a lot of different styles of reggae. Everyone has their own voice. Which is
I think the message eventually has taken over too, love, peace and love, you know what I mean?
No, I agree with you totally. And I think it's our generation too. I think it's these generations now and to come that are embracing change and unity and the whole message of reggae that was just muted back in the 70s, 80s kind of a thing.
It's a little revolution coming back.
That's right. So what kind of I've been asking everybody, tell me a story, Papa. Tell me, what kind of crazy stories? You guys got anything funny
if there's a crazy story, it has to be the story of Hurricane Gabe.
What's that? Oh, he's calling him out.
Hurricane Gabe.
What is that?
It was back in 2012.
Okay.
It was in May. We were doing a show in a venue in Boca Raton.
Okay.
Boca Raton. So it was I was maybe with the band 4 or 5 months. We were all hanging out. I got the van. We went down south. So excited to play this bar. They tell us we have a $200 bar tab.
What?
So
okay. That's before you got there.
So we're excited, and then we start drinking, and they tell us that it's you take care of us, we'll take care of you. So we drank the whole night. Well, I guess I got a little too excited.
Yeah. And long story short, he was outside drooling on himself. I mean, asleep. The next thing you know, he wakes up at the hotel, and we're like, Gabe, do you want any more shots? No more shots.
And that's how we call him Hurricane Gabe.
Hurricane Gabe. All right. Well, that's appropriate. That's good. That's good. And crazy stuff happens when you travel. So that's why I was traveling musicians always got great stories. I mean, this stuff is always happening. So give me an idea of some of your influences, since you got a lot of cool different fusions and styles. And what kind of musicians influences you? Or it could just be like, hey man, kicking back, with my girl at the beach is inspiring to me. So what kind of things for you, Gabe?
Well, when I first started playing trombone when I was about 9, and really it was my dad would listen to a lot of salsa and Latin music, so I really got big into the sound, picked it up, I loved it. And from then on, I've always listened to reggae. I've been playing reggae since I've started doing shows, and aside that, trombone shorty, a lot of New Orleans, a lot of horn-oriented things influenced me.
Yeah.
So New Orleans.
So you
reggae.
like jazz, you like
I grew up playing
with a horn.
Yeah, originally I started playing classical music, and it really has helped with a lot of my foundation, and it goes out in my music and everything. But biggest influence now, I'd say Trombone Shorty, which is he's a New Orleans-based musician that goes worldwide.
Yeah, for me, I listen to. I'm from Jamaica, so just reggae music a lot growing up.
Yeah.
And then once we left Jamaica, let's start listening to like Jimi Hendrix, Percy Sledge.
All right.
Like anybody that writes really good songs. Like I love Coldplay.
It's the word.
I'm about the lyrics. Yeah, I love Coldplay. I love UB40.
Okay.
I love Sizzla. I love Steel Pulse. I like those classic guys that have like a message behind their.
Even like Bad Brains.
Yeah.
You like them? Yeah. I mean, they're a little harder, but their words they got concrete.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, cool. So what, I appreciate you guys.
Absolutely.
It's been a hot day, right?
Happy to be here.
We're here, Reggae on the Block. I'm talking with a couple guys from Iresolution, Gabe, Ali.
Word.
What's the best way for people to connect with you, to get involved with your scenes? I think it's Iresolution Vibes with a Z.
Yeah,
Iresolution Vibes with a Z.
Yeah, it's got all our shows listed there, and always updates from our Facebook go actually directly on there too. So
you can find us on Twitter, you can find us on Instagram. We're on Reverb Nation. We're based here out of Orlando. So
that's a good point. Let's talk a little bit real quick in closing about the Orlando scene. What kind of support have you found in this culture, in this community, for your type of music, and as far as collaboration as well? Have you found you're embraced by it?
It's been really good actually. I'm surprised at how how much exposure we've been able to get and how receptive people have been, and then even other bands too. We've been able to play a lot of great shows with a lot of bands, and even Gabe and I jump on.
Yeah, we jump on the hip production. Playing today.
Some different bands sometimes. So
a little Gary Williams action.
Yeah.
Get some collaborations going. Yeah,
so it's good.
And that's exactly kind of what I was shooting for. Not to guide you into saying something, but that's right. Orlando has a beautiful music culture and community in itself. So the guys from Iresolution are here live from the social interview sessions. Reggae on the Block out there. We're cooling out in inside the social. You can see all the world out there. Yeah. But guys, thanks for chilling.
Thanks for having us.
With me. I appreciate it, man. Go check out Iresolution Vibes with a Z.com for more of these guys. Follow them on all the social, and we'll see you the next time.